trusting God at the bottom. Life has an uncanny way of bringing us to our knees, often when we least expect it. Whether it is a personal crisis, whether it's a professional setback, or a health scare, we may find ourselves in what feels like the bottom of a deep pit. In those moments, it's all too easy to feel abandoned. It's all too easy to feel lost and overwhelmed. And remember, it is precisely at the bottom that trusting God becomes not just a choice, but a lifeline. Just ask Joseph. He knows what it means to rise from the depths. The bottom can take many forms. It might be a fleeting moment of despair, a challenging season of struggle, or an extended period of uncertainty. It's that place where our strength feels depleted, our plans have crumbled, our hope seems like a distant memory. Yet, it's also a pivotal moment, a crossroad where we can choose to lean into our faith or succumb to fear. It's our choice. In those lowest moments, it is essential for you and I to remember that God, our God, is not distant. I think it's Psalm 34:18. It says beautifully, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and save those who are crushed in spirit." When you feel overwhelmed, we are reminded that we are never truly alone. God is not far from the crushed spirit. He's not far from you. He's not far from you. He's not far from me. Trusting God at the bottom humbles us and teaches us about our own limitation. Paul writes in 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9, "My grace is sufficient for you." Hallelujah. "For my power is made perfect in weakness." Our struggle can actually become a powerful platform for God's strength to shine through us. Yes. When we surrender our need for control and we open up ourselves to divine intervention, allowing God to work miracles in our lives, it can take those moments and turn them in moments of testimony and celebration. The bottom can also be a place of profound revelation for growth. It forces us to actually reassess our priorities, values, and the foundations of our trust. In those times of desperation, we often find clarity. We come to realize that our worth is not tied to our achievements or circumstances, but it is rooted in God's unconditional love for us. That's what Romans chapter 8, verse 28 assured us of. In all things, God works for the good of those who love Him. Even when the path ahead seems obscured, we can still trust God that He is orchestrating a greater plan, one that may be beyond our own understanding. Trusting God at the bottom doesn't mean denying our pain. It doesn't mean pretending that everything is okay. That's not what it means to trust God at the bottom. Trusting God at the bottom, it's about acknowledging our struggle and choosing to believe that God is greater than our circumstances. When we place our trust in Him, we discover strength. We discover hope. We discover a renewed sense of purpose, even in the darkest of times. So, brothers and sisters, if you find yourself at the bottom today, remember, it's not the end. it's a purposeful opportunity for you to rise again and being transformed by faith and anchored in the love of God. Isaiah said, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my right hand." I want you to embrace this truth in Isaiah 41:10 and let it propel you forward, because your story is still being written, and the best chapters are often born from the most challenging moment. Do not give up. Trust in God and watch Him turn your trials into triumph. Watch God turn your trials into triumph. God bless you.